right, guys, this is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and we are back with another Raid Shadow Legends free to play uncommon run. Yeah, I know. You guys are you were expecting me to say mystery shard only, weren't you? No, we're doing uncommon only. So a lot has happened. We had the President's Day weekend, and I was working a lot, so I did everything early. So it's been a few days since we last checked in. So right now, let's take a look and see daily login rewards. We are now in the second month. So this is the second day of the second month. We already took High Katoon and fed her to another hero. I know I wanted to show it all the time, but this one, it was actually, I think I might have, right? No, I did. I posted about Sniper though. So yeah, we're going to be moving into our second month now. So this is basically our first month progression. All right, so that's where we're at right now. As far as summons go, we have 100 mystery shards, basically 102. We use all of our other ones basically every time we get them just so we can get stuff. We did get another sacred shard, which we ended up pulling another epic, which we fed to get a 5-star. And yeah, that's basically it. Now, there is an event going on right now for the Brave Deck of Fate. I'm not trying to get Knave, obviously, but I would like to at least see what we can get from this because you can get some, freebies. And if we can get a barrel or something, I mean, that would be nice. I would not be mad at that. So we are going to try and summon some of our little guys here. We have 12 mortal soulstones and we have one immortal soulstone. We'll do this and then we'll get into the actual, where we're at and what we're doing. So let's summon these up and see what we get. We're going to do a big 10 pull actually because I've never done a 10 pull of summons for souls. So that's kind of fun. So let's see if we already got a legendary. Look at that. Nice. 2 stars, 1 star. Oh, another legendary. See, they love giving you good blessings, by the way. It's like one of their things. And we got 800 points for doing that, which is really good. I mean, it's only going to be one thing, but whatever. So we're going to summon these two now. Watch, we're going to get like a 6-star, like crazy legendary, right? That would be crazy. We got a Grave Chill. I'm excited. I'm curious to see what we're going to get. Whoa, what are we getting here? Boom. We got a 1-star, whatever that says. Fulgia. All right, this is the big one. Let's see what we get. Anything good? 'Cause I don't care about, honestly. I just want the points. Oh, we got something reasonable. Wow, we got a 4-star Slixus. I don't even know who that is. I don't care who that is. All right, so our soul collection, as you can see, is looking nice, but we don't care about this. So we're just going to be collecting as many coins as we possibly can. Look at that. Goodbye, Alice. Sell. And that's just because why not? We don't really care. All right, so that's all that. Let's get out of here and see where we're at. So we did do some stuff. So we've got Sniper to level 60. She's at 20k power. We were able to upgrade some of her gear. We are looking to upgrade her shield. We finally got a shield, I know, right, with some speed on it. So we've got her speed up pretty reasonable. She's actually faster than my boy here now, and we've got her masteries done. She's in Helm Smasher because we need her for arena and to destroy bosses. We're not really considering her for clan boss in the long run, so I don't really want to build her for it. We can change it. It's free for the first time, so it doesn't really matter. We've got Mr. Saurus we're still hunting for those attack accessories, so that's why he is not fully done up at this point. Otherwise, we would have finished him already. We have Outlaw Monk at level 50 with all his level 12-star gear. He's actually looking pretty good. We've got Archer, which we actually just bought her masteries with the next 800 gems that we got because I want to have a few heroes to start farming. So she's been doing way better, and we also changed her out into lifesteal gear because we were able to farm the dragon a little bit, and we did get a few pieces, and we got some of this. I actually took the perception piece, and then these boots, which I know are 3-star, but I took those boots off of Ritualist, and we switched out some gear onto her. So this is the gear that we had from uh, from Archer. All right, and we took that and we put it onto Ritualist, and eventually we're going to get these to 12, and that'll be good. So she'll be set and ready to rumble a little bit better. She has pretty good speed now. She just needs more accuracy to land that defense. As far as the next hero we built up to 50 was Tunnel Steward. I really like him. Surprisingly enough, he does reasonable damage, and his poisons and extension of debuffs is going to be something we need for the daily quest, which is why we built him first. We need to get some poisons up. That's what we need to do. We need to be able to stack poisons. We may end up using him and Outlaw Monk in to clan boss, but I'm not sure if they'll work. We'll see. Either way, we're going to have to give them some regen eventually if we are going to do that. We are now looking for a lifesteal set for Zephyr Sniper because that way we can start progressing into Spider. So that's the next thing, but she's looking pretty good too. We've got her 50. We've got Armorger at 50. We're working on some of his gear. We may get this weapon to 16 soon, and that way we can start moving forward. And then we've got our 40s. We've got Crusader. We did build a few 40s up and a few 4-stars. Spirit Walker. We've got Ritualist, we've got Skinner, and we've got War Chanter, all at 40 because they are going to be heroes that we use in clan and faction wars. What we may do is just build one hero for each faction up and then just throw in a bunch of food for the first few to get some stars and maybe get some freebies. It's kind of an easy way to beat things, but right now we're just trying to level up heroes, so I haven't been saving them. All right, so the next 4-stars, we've got Scalag. So we ended up throwing some sleep on him. He actually does freezes, I think, if I remember correctly, right? An AoE freeze. Yeah, no, decrease accuracy. So we put the sleep on him for now. It's just because I had a good set, so I just said screw it, and we put it on him. And yeah, he's going to be in a sleep set. So now he can do decrease accuracy and sleep, which is nice. We've got Slicer. This is Madman's little brother with his stupid hair. And we threw some gear on him. I just have to level it a little bit to 8, which actually we might do right now just because. Why not? In case we need to use them, right? Accuracy, I'll take it. It's not the worst thing. It's not the worst thing I've ever had on a hero. Accuracy will work really well. Oh, nice. And we got speed. So there we go. We've got some gear on him, and we've got a ring, which has attack on it, which we actually want to get to 8 as well. There you go. And a little more defense, which is always good to stay alive. So we've got Slicer. We've got Vigilante, which we haven't thrown any gear on yet. And then we've got some 30s. We've got Dead Crusader, which is new. We pulled them all out of the vault, and we upgraded our vault. As you can see, we can now hold 80 instead of 60. So I now have my heroes in here. Glen Spear. We've got Commander. We've got Pitker. We've got Hungerer. We've got Branch Weaver, Thrasher. We've got Outrider, Shield Guard, Elf Guard, Outlander, and Satyr. And then we've got a bunch of heroes here. I think what we may end up doing is leveling up. Let's go see. Let's go see where we're at on skills, because I need to throw some skills in these guys. Tunneler, I think, is the one we're working on now, so we're going to throw that in there. There you go. One more book. He needs one more book, and he'll be maxed, and we'll be good on him. Crusader, we actually have a. We'll use him. I don't care. We're just going to feed him. We're just going to feed it. I want to get anybody who has skills that can build. Now these we're not going to work on right now. Oh, we do have another copy of her, but I think we built her. Wait, did we not do her? Where is she? Maybe we finished her. Huh. Where's my Elf Guard? Why is that not up here? Am I missing something? Where's Elf Guard? Oh, that's right. We finished her. That's why. So we did finish Elf Guard. All right. As far as everyone else, we're going to upgrade some rankings. Right now, we're going to try and get a few heroes to 40, basically. It's kind of what I want to do. And yeah, I don't care about this. It's fine. It's all good. We're just going to get some extra 3-stars. I mean, all these heroes we're going to be able to get eventually. We'll get one more 3-star. Nah, we're not going to do that. We're going to upgrade the level of a low-end hero. Of course, I picked red. We don't want red. I want blue, and then 1, 2, 3. Upgrade rank. Boom, boom. All right, and that gives us one more hero we can upgrade. So we will do you, just to get you out of my vault. Upgrade you. All right, and then what we're going to do is we are going to do some. We're going to get some more 4-stars. I want to get them all to 40, basically, so that we can start deciding who's going to be what. So I think the ones we need the most, I want to stay away from Barbarian. Elf Guard is going to be really good. So I think she's the first one that we're going to do the 4-star, Ascend. Now we're going to try and stay away from green because I don't have a lot of green potions. Upgrade rank. So we're going to do, I think Branch Weaver is going to be really helpful. She's green. Shit. Who else? These are green. Everyone I need is green. I swear to God, every time. That's how that works. Look, everyone is green except for him. She's red. We definitely need a hero. He's a shielder. So I think we'll do him. And then maybe Outlander. Upgrade rank. Where'd he go? Maybe him. Oh, he's green. He's green. Everyone's green. Um, Skinner's 40. I think maybe the dog. It's either the dog or him. I think we got to do the dog because honestly, like we need someone for demon spawn. Oh crap! No, we don't. We can't use her. Shoot, I forgot. We can't do that. All right, we have to wait. We have to wait on him. We need these two. So the reason we need those two, I almost screwed up. Yeah. So the reason we need those two is for the next quest. So essentially, where we're at on the missions as of right this second is we are about to fuse Justicar. So that's why we have those heroes. So we do need to go in here and fuse him. So fusions, relic, and Justicar. So we have these two. We farm them up, and now we're actually that's what we're doing now. We're working on these guys. We are farming Eris, and we have to farm a Diabolist. I think I might have even had a Diabolist that I just sold. So whatever. Either way, we got to farm these two up. Shouldn't be too bad. Level them to 30, and then we can fuse Justicar. So that's what we're going to be working on probably on the live stream, just kind of farming and doing that stuff. Right now, as far as dungeons go and what we've been accomplished, we haven't really gone back into Nightmare. We're not really pushing forward in it right now, but I'm going to assume that at this point, if we take these two in, that we can at least clear some stuff in here. We'll do one fight just so you can kind of see it. I don't think we need to run 20 minutes of campaign, especially because I want to show everything. So, all right, so it looks like they are going to get an attack, which isn't good. That's a bad thing. Got a counter, which is nice. They both have lifesteal, which is nice. And my boy, he can kind of get his HP back, but the shields are really screwing with stuff. And I didn't remember how much of an ass Executioner is. Like, he's a real jerk. All right, at least he's able to heal himself back up in here. Oh, he's taking hits. Oh, he's dead. All right, so I guess you're done, buddy. So it looks like that's not going to work. She's just going to town. Look at her. Can she do this by herself? Let's see. All right, so she was able to do that. All right, good for her. All right, so she might be able to do it by herself, actually. I'm curious now. Let's take him out and do it. Let's see. She did the first round by herself, right? He's the problem is that I think he was killing himself in this fight. All right, so as long as she can kill someone every round, we're good. And she got a counter, so that didn't count. Oh, yep. This is going to be the fight that sucks. Is this first round? Then she got it. Good. Now she can hopefully get her HP back here. Oh, she was stupid. She didn't do an AOE. There we go. Perfect. Maybe she wasn't stupid. Now I don't think this is going to be a forever thing. Like I don't think she would be able to do this every time. I feel like there's chances of her dying here. She already got really close. Yeah, that bonus turn meter thing is just insane for her. Look at that. She's rocking Nightmare. Love it. All right, cool. I like it. Sniper rocking the Nightmare, and she's not even that strong. She's 20k power. We don't even have anything crazy on her. So yeah, I think that's awesome. So there you go. You got some Nightmare killers. Let's get out of here. Go into somewhere else. So as far as dungeons go, we are not doing Iron Twins. We haven't been doing that. We able to beat the first stage on the other one. We don't ever go in there and use our keys. It's not interesting to us. We don't care. Arcane Keep, we are on stage 10. We're going to give 11 a shot and see what we can. We're going to see how far we can get. We're going to bring in. This is a tough one because I don't know who I want. This is why I was bringing up people to 40 because I don't know who I need for these fights. Armiger's really good for everything. She can kind of stay alive, but yeah, we'll just bring her. Let's see how they handle stage 11. We need to eventually move forward anyway, right? Funny enough, so here's the evolution of this game for everyone, and that is the first 2 weeks is basically go time. Like, don't start this game unless you have an enormous amount of time that you want to put into it. You need to beat as much content as quickly as possible in the first 2 weeks and get the tournament done. Hopefully, place 1 to 3 and get either gems or a book or whatever, or summon or whatever you can get, and then clear as much content as you possibly can and get your first what's his name? Your first campaign farmer, your first 60. So that's basically what you're doing in that first 2 weeks, right? Uh, it took us what, 14 days, I think. So that's what you're looking for, and then after that, the game basically comes to a halt. All right. You don't really need to complete stuff. Like you can do missions and stuff, but the missions aren't hard. But really, you're just focusing on leveling your heroes up. All right. Let's go to the next stage. Let's see how many of these we can beat because I'm curious myself. We are going to have to farm these because we can't rely on Clan Boss yet to give us enough potions to do what we need to do. Eventually, we can do what we did with the other account, and that's just ignore potion keeps altogether. But in the beginning, you're going to have to do it for missions and things like that. So we're going to, at least try. I hope we get Arbiter, and that we have the chance to feed her because I feel like feeding Arbiter is like I think that's a really good thing to do. I think it's fun. I think it's going to make me happy to feed her after all the trouble I went through to get her in the first account. So it looks like outside. So it looks like here's the thing, and this is actually what I thought was going to happen. Funny enough. So it looks like we're fine. Like we can kill these bosses. The thing that's going to kill us eventually is going to be the HP. We're going to lose too much health, even with lifesteal. I think possibly outside of like someone like Sniper who can really heal herself back up. Same thing with Archer. Those two are probably going to be fine once we get them built correctly. They're going to have just unlimited capability of keeping alive. Everyone else, though, we're going to have some issues. You know what I mean? Because they don't have turn meter boosts that give them extra hits that they can heal quicker. So these two are going to be monsters in a lot of content, I think. As far as everyone else, though, we're going to have to come up with either a regen because they're not going to have any healers. Like we have no healing abilities. We have Zephyr that has a continuous heal, which is garbage. It's like a 7.5. And then we have one healer so far in the game that we can use. And then there's another healer, I think, that we can use. But other than that, we have a shielder now. So there's that. So that's basically my Valerie. And yeah, but eventually it's going to come to a head. It's going to come to a point where we can't go any further without some kind of way of staying alive. And how are we going to do that? Well, we're going to do that with shield sets. We're going to do that with regen and immortal. Like that's basically the gear sets we're going to have to focus on while also looking for pinpoint gear whenever we can because we're going to need the pinpoint gear. Is the event dungeon something that comes out once a year now? It's it. Once a year you get pinpoint gear. It's kind of weird, right? I was just thinking about that. I'm like, they did one event last year, and then one event this year, right? That was it. Those are the only two event dungeons. So basically, every year we get an event dungeon for half the year. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, as you can see, we're slowly starting to not have as much damage. So 13 looks reasonable. I think after this, we're going to start seeing some smacks. These fights are going to start getting much longer. As you can see, they're already taking their toll. Armiger has actually been a blessing. He's really good. Uh, we just got to get his speed up and get him into a regen like as soon as possible because that's going to be his thing. He's got a little regen, but it's like 500 HP. They're doing pretty good. See? And then we're already starting to lose people, so we can't elongate the fight. So this is probably the last fight we could win without Sniper being the last one left essentially. So yeah, looks like 13 is in our wheelhouse now. As far as Magic Keep goes, I think we just got to level Skinner because right now he has no accuracy. He's not going to be able to take that shield down. So more than likely, what we would have to do is try to do as much damage as possible as quickly as we can. Now Red is strong, so maybe we'll bring him in. And we are eventually going to have to rebuild Spirit Walker because we need that attack up. But we'll give this a shot. We'll see how this goes. We'll go in and check it out. Luckily, the waves are still easy, so that's good on the first few runs. And we have three AoE damage dealers that can kind of clean up, even if they use single target damage. Archer, I'm looking at you. It's right, Archer. She's being a jerk. She's like, you know what? I'm going to use my single target because screw you in your video. She's like, I had it with your video. All right, as long as we can kill the ads first, like quickly before they get their buffs up on the boss. Perfect. That's what we wanted. Because she's going to do the shield. So now the question is, can we do enough damage to kill the shield before she goes again? The answer is, what the hell? Well, actually, yeah, we can because we're getting extra turns. See? I forgot the bonus turn meter thing is like great. And then we have poisons, which is going to help. That's why I brought him in, is that he has poisons. Bonus turn meters. And then we have Outlaw Monk who gets extra turns sometimes, which is nice. So now we've got a bunch of poisons going. Yeah, she's getting wrecked, and we still have another turn. That bonus turn meter, man, I'm telling you, we just have to be able to get the shield down. So yeah, and stay alive, obviously. So that's not looking too bad. I think we'll be okay here. Uh, just that it's just the damage output. That's it. That's going to be messing with us on this one. So yeah, that's where we're at there. Dungeon, event dungeon. I'm on stage 10. We can beat it. It's so annoying. It's probably the most annoying thing ever, and I can't do it on auto. And there are still times that we die. Like this fight is so ridiculous. Like it's kind of crazy how hard they made stage 10. Like I didn't think it would be this difficult, but apparently, yeah, it's jerk mode is what this fight is. I say it every time. We're gonna use it on her because actually no, we're using it on him. I want him dead. Dead. He's a jerk. She's gonna hit everyone, but that's fine. We're gonna take her out. See what I mean? And now we can auto. It's really just getting. If I can just find some damn attack accessories, this would be a joke because we just need to be able to kill those ads in the first round. And unfortunately, we're at the point where it's just not enough. Like where sometimes we do it and sometimes we don't. So essentially, that's how I have to do the fight now. It's just exactly how you just saw it. I have to do it myself. What is this? Lizard Man banner with attack. See? And speed. Are you kidding me? Jesus. It's funny. I've been farming that crap for a month. Not even a joke. And you guys pop in, and now all of a sudden, here we go. Remove and equip. That's what we want. We want this 12. I don't care. Take all my gold. All right, what do we need? What do we need? One more? Sure. What do we got? We can sell. We can sell something. I know we can. Close that. Close this. Stupid. Sell. 1, 2. Oh, we have lots of stuff we can sell. Look at this. All this speed shields. I forgot that I was running this for something. I forgot what I was trying to do. But there you go. Let's get rid of all this. Sell it. Sell. There you go. And now we can upgrade this. One more upgrade. So there we go. We got a nice little boost. We're going to enchant that. Get some more speed. So that gives us our 8. This gives us some HP. And boom. Blammo. Is he at 20k yet? Yep. There we go. 20k power. And we got another 108. Let's see how he does now. I'm curious. It's funny how much that can change something. He actually doesn't have. That's the other thing. What do we need on him? We need a crit down. I know we have attack. We have attack, and then we just need an attack ring. That also gave him his speed boost, I think, right? Yeah, that gave him double more speed too. So that's actually really good. That was a really good pull actually. Ooh. See, sometimes you just need to. Let's go back in here. Let's check that out. Let's put auto. No. Yeah, we'll do super raid. We're gonna do super raid. I think I have to get Crusader to 250 just because he's so useful in fights like this. Let's see. Oh, he's doing more damage, so that's good. And we got to take him out. That's not good. See? That's all it takes is that bullshit right there. All right. And now we get crushed. See what I mean? Literally the difference between one frickin' turn. What a jackass boss. I really hate this boss. Like, I hate it. All right, there we go. Only on this account. The other account, I can hate it, but I just don't play it. So there's a different story. It's kind of much. It's much nicer on the other account. I don't have to even look at this fight. Even though we actually just talked about doing it on the last video, we were like, "Hey, we should do some stuff here." Is this going to be Lizard Man? Let's say, "Ooh, Knight's Revenant crit damage." I like that. And then we've got HP on accuracy with speed and attack. I wish this wasn't here. I'm probably never going to use it, but for right now, we'll just keep it. Knight's Revenant. Who do I have that's Knight's Revenant? That's the question. Let's look. Index. Knight's Revenant. I don't think I have a Knight's Revenant hero that I'm using right now. Yeah, they all suck. So Cultist, what's he do? Attacks 2 enemy, attacks all enemies, poison. Okay, so actually Cultist is not bad. So Cultist might be the guy. Shield buff on this champion, ally protection. And then this Bonehead. Attacks 1 enemy, decrease speed, which isn't terrible. Places a 30% increased crit rate buff on all allies. That is probably what I would consider to be the most useless kit I've ever seen in my life. Um, Funny thing is none of it's bad. Like crit rate up is great, speed up is great. I mean, speed down is great, but that's it. Like that's all he does. He doesn't really help with damage so much. But yeah, all right. So it looks like Cultist is going to be the guy that we go to for that. Do I have a Cultist? Is the question. I know I always farm him. I always get him. Nope, we don't have one right now. I think I just fed one before. So yeah, that's good. We'll throw that on him. And then the other thing is with this guy, Tunneler, we actually got this piece from something. I forgot what it was from, but we got this with crit damage, and then we got a crit damage ascension on it, which is even better. So yeah, this is kind of a nice little 30% crit damage from him. I think that's going to be a sexy little piece on him once we max that out to 60. I mean to 16. He's going to be doing some damage. I think I'm very excited. All right, let's get out of here. Let's see, check out a couple of other dungeons real quick just to see. We haven't gone any further in Dragon because we just haven't. We don't need to. We're just farming on stage 10 basically because it's quick and easy. We don't need to go into 4, into 11. And eventually, once we have our gear set, we'll start pushing into 13. But we don't really need to go any further in there. Spider, I think we were able to beat stage 10. Yeah. It took a while. It was a little slow. So we're not going to do it. But yeah, it's basically works exactly the way 9 worked. Like we're going to use this exact team. We'll start it right now so you can see. If we get another accessory I need, I'm going to be pissed. So essentially it just works just like this. And then once we get the lifesteal onto Zephyr, then we're going to be the tits McGee, as they say. And boom. And if he lands that stupid turn meter drop, it would be nice. But essentially, they can handle this fight pretty easily now at this point. I think maybe we have one hero die. If someone gets a turn, they shouldn't. But they do a lot of damage. They can go right through the heal on stage 9. On stage 10, it's a little bit slower. And we lose, I think, 2 heroes, maybe 1, depending on the... I don't know if I had Archer built up at that point when we did it. But yeah, it's looking like this team is coming together for the Spider. We can beat 10. It's just slow. So it'll take us, what, 3 to 4 minutes, I think, right now. I haven't done it since we did some rebuilds. So it may be different. Oh, he's doing 13 Ks. I love it. And then he's hitting pretty hard now, Armiger, so that I'm glad we got him to 50. So that's why I said we're going to slow down a little bit and try to get some heroes to 50. And we'll slowly kind of work on getting Archer up to 60 because she's going to be our other damage dealer. And then after that, it's basically just farming gear to get those 3 heroes up, getting our heroes up to par. We only need to farm Dragon, really, right now. That's the only thing we need to farm. And then eventually we're going to have to go into Fire Knight for Armiger. So that's going to be where we end up being. But yeah, this isn't going bad. I really thought this was going to be a lot harder than it is. But yeah, we're a month in and we're able to beat stage 10 on Spider. Like I said, this is, as you can see, it's taking a while. And that's why I said I don't want to do stage 10 because I don't want to waste 4 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes of the video just showing you that we could beat it because we can. You saw that we won. So yeah, this is basically it. We're just using these guys with their lifesteal effects and their bonus turn meters. And these 2 are really great for this. So there you go. Boom. What do we get? Anything good? Oh, an attack piece. I'll take it. I need attack rings really bad. So yeah, there you go. And as far as the other dungeons go, we really haven't been focusing on them. I'm not even going to lie. We haven't gone in to do these. Stage 10, we could bring you out, you out, you out, you out. We'll just bring in our normal group of folks. We could bring the poison. Nah, we'll just bring them. We'll keep him at the lead and see what happens. Continue. Right now, it's really just stage 10. That's what we want to do. We want to push into stage 10, and that's it. Yeah, Zephyr, I mean, Sniper is just rocking her damage now. Like, we got her built up, and we don't, once again, we still don't even have them set up on their accessories correctly. So we have reasonable speed, which is good, but look at that. She's just freaking wrecking stuff, man. We're like, yeah, screw you. Screw you, Ice Golem. The only problem is when you hit with a bunch of crap now. So it's can they the whole thing with Ice Golem is can they survive? It has nothing to do with the damage output. Because look, see, we're doing too much damage at this point, and it's causing him to get a turn. So we need a shielder. So we may have to build our shield hero. Nice counterattack. She's gonna get another hit, which is bad for a freeze. Luckily, she gets bonus turn meter. Oh, and they're dead. See what I mean? So we can win that fight. It just we would have to slow it down actually and bring in. Yeah, we're gonna need our shielder, I think. So either way, I have a feeling Ice Golem's always gonna be a pain in the butt. So yeah, it's just because we're killing him too fast. It's funny that fight's gonna get. I think we went through this last time. That fight becomes so easy in like the next few stages when the damage output is lower. Excuse me, because you're not getting hit with 4 of those attacks at once. So we do probably need to bring in somebody who's a little bit, weaker. Let's see, where else are we? Sand Devil and Phantom we're not doing, and Fire Knight we are on stage 8. I don't know if we did. We needed a 3-hitter, I think. I think we can do it with this team. Let's see. Start. This is going to be one of those things where we're just going to find the heroes that have the most hits. Like, we're going to end up bringing in Satyr for this eventually, and probably Armiger, and probably, I can never remember her name, Elfguard. So let's see if they can at least get the shield down. We have ally attacks, which is what we need. And then Skinner can do his attacks, luckily. Good job, Skinner. So it looks like we didn't even need Skinner. But he's good for getting the shield down, but if he's dead, it doesn't really help. So this is where their bonus turn meter is going to come into play, because they still get the bonus turn meter even against the shield. So they can get extra hits in, hopefully. All right, so now he's faster now. So it's going to be a speed thing. There you go. That's what we wanted. Oh, this is red. That's why. We're in a negative affinity. So yeah, see, turn meter, he wouldn't have gotten a turn, and we'd be fine. So now we gotta hope that their bonus turn meter is enough to get some turns in before the boss goes. There you go, perfect. But can they outdo the damage is the question. Yeah, she's got a crit. This is a bad. Oh, nice. We got the heal reduction off, so that's perfect. See? What did I say, man? Saurus. Getting a heal reduction to help us with the win. Perfect. All right, so we got it. So yeah, I wouldn't even bring in Skinner at that point. I would just bring in more damage. This is garbage. Sell that off. This is going to be garbage. So we'll get rid of that. And there you go. So that's where we're at on all the dungeons and everything else that we've been working on. Campaign, the events going on. We got some points here for Deck of Fate. What are we going to get? We got 2 3-star chickens. How funny is that? We literally just needed those. Sometimes it comes at the best time. Everything comes when it needs to come. That's what they always say. All right. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, things you want to discuss, things you want to talk about, feel free to leave a comment below. You can like, share, subscribe. You help the channel grow. We do a live stream every single week, and if you're interested, you can become a member for $1.99 a month. Basically just gets you all my videos as soon as I post them, and you don't have to wait till the week starts up. And also, you get a free video every week that has no commercials. All right, so yeah, this is, I don't even know what this is. We had to look. What day are we? We're day 32, right? Yeah, we're day 32. So this is day 32 of the Uncommon Annoyance. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and you guys take